What's up, everybody? We are back here inside of Avicolli's. Always happy to be here with you. We're sportsmen. It's that thing called life, as we are here on the corner of Route 57 and Wetzel Road in Liverpool, New York, minutes down the road from Liverpool High School. And every single month we have Avicolli's as our exclusive spot for all of our Liverpool Warriors shows that we do here. We have a spotlight tonight on football. This is part 3. You've heard from a bunch of the players on the team, seniors on the team, and we have 2 more seniors here, and Vince McBride and Ian Herrera. Gentlemen, how are you?
Good.
Happy to have you guys here. We're going to have Coach here in a second, so let's jump right into it. What do you think about Coach, Ian?
Is it good right here?
Yeah,
Okay, right here. Okay. It's
We'll hold a
definitely
little bit closer to you.
It's definitely different than last year, but it's. I wouldn't really say that it's like better, because both are good. But I think that he's a great coach, and he's a great, not just a football coach. He's a good guy too. So.
What is it about Coach Sindoni that you like, personality-wise?
He can get along well with the players. He takes the time to get to know all the players. So that's a good thing to do as a coach.
So you feel like he has a connection individually to all of you?
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. Now, was that from day one that he started to build that? When did you see that happen?
Yeah, as soon as he came here, he tried meeting all the people. I remember the first day he came into the weight room, and he was trying to meet everybody as soon as he got here.
What did that mean to you?
I don't know. That never happened before because we always had the same coach every time.
Yeah.
So it was different to have your coach that you're actually meeting for the first time come in.
Yeah.
But
it's a role reversal, right? Because
Yeah.
you guys have been here, and there's a new face from Coach as opposed to coming onto the team. So something different. Vince, what would you say about Coach?
He's very determined to get things done, and he likes to have everybody succeed in what they do and make them better. But he's overall a good coach so far.
You said he's very determined to get things done. How do you see that?
Like, his work ethic is he makes sure everybody's doing it right. He goes over and over to make sure they got it done.
Fair enough. Did you feel like you tried to get to know everybody
Yeah.
right off the jump?
Yeah.
How would you describe 3 words to describe Coach? Just pick 3 words.
Determined,
Okay.
confident, and genuine.
Good words, Coach. Determined, confident, and genuine. Those are good. Somebody doesn't want to run in practice. I like that. So, speaking of running, Vince, Shamir said that you both are the fastest.
No, I'm the fastest.
Everybody that's been up here has talked about your speed and your ability. Now you're up here. So, I would love for you to tell me about you and Shamir's speed.
I don't know why he thinks he's faster than me. He really knows, like, deep down he's not faster than me. Even though he beat me in a race like yesterday, we weren't really running though. But yeah.
So you said he beat you in a race yesterday, but you weren't running. What happened?
Well, he false started, I had a bad start, so it made him look like he was running faster than me.
Okay, all right. Am I going to be able to come out
Yeah.
and see this full-on race?
Definitely.
Okay, so I get to watch it. Now, will you have hair up, down? What are you going to do with it? Does it make you more aerodynamic to keep it up right now?
Yeah, but I'm about to get my hair done, so it's like.
What are you going to do to it?
I'm about to braid it. I usually braid it.
You usually braid it? Do you keep that all season?
Yeah, probably because I can't fit my helmet with this on.
Yeah, that's very true.
Mm.
The helmet would be up there. So, a little bit different. Do you like it like this, or do you like to braid it better?
I like it braids.
You like it braided? All right. Okay, so your hair or Jaden's hair?
Like this, or like when I get it braided?
When you get it braided.
Probably when I get it braided. But he has more hair than me, so I would say, well, yeah, but mine's. I would say my braids are better.
Your braids are better.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I have to take a look at that. When is the hair? When is it happening?
I'm getting it done Thursday.
Thursday. Okay. So coming up here very soon.
Yeah.
All right. Ian, best thing that you can tell me about Vince?
Well, I would just say he's fast. We've already been talking about how he's fast. But he can catch the ball pretty well. He's fast and he can catch well, I'll say that.
Is he faster than Shamir or Shamir faster than him?
When I saw the race, Shamir won. but they're both fast. I don't want to say that.
Okay, all right. Vince, tell me something good about Ian.
His defense, so he's a corner. He has good defense. Yeah, that's about it. I can't really. That's about it.
Everybody said you play corner and then period.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit more about shifting to corner and what you like about your role.
Well, I mean, I've always played corner, and then I played a bunch of different positions on offense. So last year I was quarterback on
Yeah.
JV, and then that was JV. It was the same year.
Yeah.
And then on varsity I was receiver, and before that I was running back and receiver, and then I played O-line before. So, but every single year it was always corner the same. So always corner.
That's been your consistent.
Yeah.
If you could play post high school, would you want to play corner?
Yeah, corner. That'd be like the only position.
What's your favorite offensive position that you have played?
I like playing quarterback. That was
Yeah,
fun.
quarterback?
Yeah.
Okay. So being a corner, obviously you have to read the defenses as a quarterback. You have to know where people are going to be. You have to understand all of the different defenses, different looks you're going to see, and different moves that are going to happen right before you hike the ball. How does that help you prepare to be a strong corner, having to live through the eyes of a quarterback?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like when I was the quarterback, because I'm at corner, because I was like, I'm thinking the same thing that I was thinking when I was at quarterback. So I know what they're, like, how it feels. So I was already doing it.
Do you feel like you can make better reads because of that?
I would say maybe it helps sometimes on certain
Okay.
occasions.
Between the two of you, who watches more film?
Me. I would say me.
Well, I like to watch film on myself.
You guys watch film by
I
yourself?
like to critique myself.
Okay. Are you guys watching film of everything, or are you like Uriah watching film about yourself?
During
watch-
the season, go first.
Well, I watch everything. I watch other teams and other people from different teams and how they can improve or how they improve and their techniques and stuff like that. But yeah.
During the season, like when they post, when they have the film of the other schools, you can watch their games. I like to do that before our games just to see what they're doing. So maybe I could prepare myself a little bit more than we already do.
Game that you have circled, Ian. If you had to circle one.
Probably CNS, because it's just fun to play them.
Okay. Vince?
Same.
Same? So you heard me talk about that I think that has the opportunity to be a good game and a good stage. Why do you guys love that game so much? Vince, I'll start with you.
Very competitive. They all love to talk. They're our biggest rivals, so yeah.
Ian, for you?
Yeah, it's very competitive because they're the biggest rival. And last year was just, because it was at home, it was so fun because we had all the student section and you could see all the fans from CNS on the other side and then all our fans on the other side. It was fun.
Here with you, Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora, on site on location for our Liverpool Warriors Spotlight. Every single month happens at Avicolli's exclusively on the corner of Route 57 and Wetzel Road in Liverpool, New York, down the road from Liverpool High School. This is our Liverpool football spotlight with Vince McBride and Ian Herrera. Ian, well, you're both Seattle fans.
Yeah.
So I never thought that I would have so many Seattle people in Syracuse in the same room at the same time to have this conversation. So Ian, you played quarterback. Which quarterback, if you would even call them that, would you like to watch out there, Drew Lock or Geno Smith?
Definitely Drew Lock.
Everybody's picking Drew Lock, okay.
I just went to the preseason game, the Seahawks and Steelers. I went
you
to
did?
Pittsburgh,
Yeah.
and I just was watching Geno. I was like, he's just so bad.
Not a fan?
No, he's
Okay.
terrible.
What do you like about Drew Lock? Besides the fact
Well-
that he's younger.
He was just doing better in the game. Like, he was getting rid of the ball way faster than Geno, and he scored more touchdowns.
Because Geno's a wide receiver. So, Vince, your thoughts?
I would say
Quarterback?
Drew Lock because everybody. I don't pay attention to them. I like the old Seahawks, but I'm still gonna be a Seahawks fan because just that's who I am. I can't change teams.
So you're an old appreciator of the Seahawks. Who is your favorite Seahawk of all time?
Probably Doug Baldwin.
Doug Baldwin. Okay. I like that pick. That's a blast from the past pick. Why'd you pick Doug?
He has good technique off the ball, and he knows what to do. He knows how to read the defense. So I like watching him play.
I love that pick. Defensive pick, who would you pick? Seattle all time.
Well, I'm gonna pick Richard Sherman because he's a great corner. Or yeah, I'll pick him.
That was the first one off my brain. Ian,
Favorite player is Cam Chancellor.
favorite player is Cam
That's
Chancellor.
my favorite player of all time.
That's a
Is
good
Cam
one.
Chancellor.
Okay, why?
It's like the hardest hitting safety, one of the hardest hitting safeties in history, NFL history.
The Legion of Boom isn't what it used to be.
No, not at all.
If you could bring back any former member of the Legion of Boom, which one
In the prime,
in their prime?
Richard Sherman probably.
Yeah.
I'd definitely say Richard Sherman. Not Cam Chancellor because he could work with other teams, but Richard Sherman.
Richard Sherman. Okay. Favorite offensive player of all time? Seattle?
Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
The Bus. Do you think Denver will be that much better this year with him?
Maybe a few games.
Maybe a few games?
Maybe a few more wins than last year, but they're not going to be that good.
Are you do you stay a Russell Wilson fan, or is he dead to you now?
No.
You're
I
still
love
a
Russell
fan?
Wilson still.
Vince, you still a Russell
Yeah,
fan?
that's my favorite player now.
Favorite player now? So how many wins do you think is fair for Denver this year?
He's definitely gonna increase the amount of wins for them, but I think they're gonna stay the same, like Ian said.
Arguably the toughest division in football, the AFC
Yeah.
West. Their quarterbacks are all good. You have Denver, you have Vegas, you have the Chargers, and then obviously you have Kansas City. I mean, I don't know if there's a better group of four like that. So, what do you think about the NFC West? I mean, Seattle's going to struggle this year, I believe, but San Fran, I'm not sold on them. Arizona and the Rams are really, really good. What do you guys think about the division, Ian?
Well, the Seahawks beat the 49ers every year, so that'll be 2 easy wins. But the other teams, I don't know if we're going to. I think we'll beat the Cardinals once, lose to them once, and then we'll probably lose twice.
Probably have
to
like a
the Rams.
19-14 game.
Yeah.
I feel that happening one of those.
Same.
You feel the same way?
Mhm.
All right, fair enough. Favorite thing about this year's chemistry of this team, Vince?
This year, we're all working hard, trying to be great. Coach is really putting us in a position to make us be the best team in the section. Definitely going to win states or sections.
What makes you believe that?
Everybody's work, like we work hard, try and get better every day.
Ian, how would you describe
Well, we have a
this?
lot of practices this summer, and a lot of times for the whole team to get together, so it's great to build the chemistry when you have so many times that we all get together.
What is one thing that you think is visibly better this year than last year, Ian? Something you see right now.
Well, it's a lot more. It's more fast-paced, and we got the guys to do that. We're an
All right,
athletic team, so we could do that.
more fast pace, more speed.
Mm-hmm.
Vince, you're part of that speed. How would you describe maybe
Um,
one thing that's better?
Yeah, we got a lot of more like pass concepts to give more guys the ball instead of running and running and running. But overall, I think we're going to be a good team.
I can respect that, and we'll move on to rapid fire before we have Coach come up here. Live from Avicolli's Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora, here with Liverpool football. We have Vince McBride and Ian Herrera. Ian, you got the first question.
I'm asking you a question.
Yeah, ask me.
Okay, so they were asking you about like your favorite teams. What is the team that you hate most in the NFL?
Oh, the team that I loathe the most,
Yeah.
without question, the Patriots. It's not even a question.
Why?
Because covering Jacksonville, not only am I a Jacksonville Jaguars fan, and the Patriots have beaten them numerous times, but I could have been in the Super Bowl, covering the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
Because I was with Jacksonville all throughout the playoffs, and I was in Foxborough for that 4-point loss. If they had won, I had been sent an email from the NFL that they would open it up to the media. So there was a shot. So not only did they keep Jacksonville out of the Super Bowl, the Patriots kept me out of the Super Bowl. So I'm going to say the Patriots. And I don't like Tom Brady's butt chin. I know he's not there anymore, but I don't appreciate him. You know, like, listen, is he the GOAT? Yes. But is he full of himself? Also yes. Is he a pretty boy? Also yes. Can he not get touched and get, like, if you hit him and you hit him early, it makes him weak.
He's
So,
old. He's an old man.
what'd you say?
He's an old man.
You know what? And I don't know. There's just something about, and I think, and I'm going to say this, and I mean it, and I've said it before, and Coach, maybe you can appreciate this. I believe that if we ever had a human being embody constipation and what it would look like as a human, it would be Bill Belichick. He is the face of constipation. So that's how I feel about the Patriots. My first question for you, Ian, what's one thing you can't stand? Like your biggest pet peeve?
So many things, but I'll keep it on the football
Okay, we'll keep it a football.
subject. I hate when people say that DK Metcalf is not, I'm gonna say, top 5 receiver.
I think he's a fantastic receiver.
Hate
I
when
just don't know how he's
people
going to
say
get the ball this year.
Top 5.
I think he's
And
good.
Jaden right now, he's making me mad by saying that he's not. And I know that JR can agree with me. We love DK Metcalf.
DK is a heck of a player. I'm just concerned about his statistics this year. All right. Vince, what's your first one for me?
If you had to interview somebody in the sports, like anybody, who would it be?
So if I had to interview someone that I haven't talked to yet?
Like ever, like out of everybody.
Okay. So WakeUpCall, we've had over 3,000 guests on the show. We're talking to people all over the country, outside of the country. If it's someone I've never talked to before, I just got to talk to Nick Saban, so I can't say that.
Like your dream.
My dream?
Your dream.
I'd probably want to sit down with Damon Stoudemire because I'm a Raptors fan. And I want to talk about Damon because I was a Raptors fan from day 0, and he was Rookie of the Year. And I would love to pick his brain and talk to him about the team. I would have loved him to win a championship with Toronto. But I would definitely want to talk with him. And I want to talk with Kawhi Leonard because I believe I can get anybody to talk, and Kawhi doesn't. So I would love the challenge of opening up Kawhi's personality. I'd take that.
Yeah.
We're giving you
Really?
some practice today.
Yeah. So my first one for you, Vince. What's one movie you could watch on repeat and never get sick of?
Moana
Moana.
or Avengers. Moana or Avengers.
I love this seat right here because I got Ariana and nobody got it, and then you said Moana, and I'm going to tell you something. Moana has some of the most inspirational music that I've heard, and I'm very close to my grandmother, and they have that grandmother story, so I respect that. Why'd you pick Moana?
I don't know. Ever since that come out, I just watch it all the time.
All right. Now I like it, and I like that we're hearing that you know every word about it and all that stuff. But you picked Avengers. Avengers, the first one or the last one?
I have top 3, but my favorite one is probably Infinity War.
Okay. Why?
I don't know, like the way that it was just casted and everything.
You know that movie made me cry. I had one single tear come down my face.
With Iron Man?
No, I was.
No, that was Endgame. Was it Endgame?
Yeah,
Iron Man.
Infinity War
I
because
thought
my
you said Endgame.
favorite. So my 2 favorite characters in Marvel right now. I mean, Iron Man. My goatee is an ode to him, and I do different things with it. But my top ones are Spider-Man and Black Panther. So when they killed Black Panther, I got upset. And then when they killed Spider-Man, after they killed Black Panther, I had a single tear come down, and I had a comment for the Russo brothers after that movie.
But they came back, though.
They did. And I think Spider-Man's been good, but I can honestly tell you that, did you watch the Black Panther trailer? Did you guys watch it?
Yeah,
The
I
new
saw
one?
that one.
So, Chadwick Boseman, big fan of him outside of Black Panther. He did a lot of good work. Draft Day was an awesome movie that he did. So, I teared up watching the trailer for Wakanda Forever. And I'm very, very excited about this upcoming movie. I don't know if I'm ready for it. I'm not ready to see Chadwick Boseman die twice, but 11/11/22, I'll be there. So I can say that. Ian, what's your next one for me?
Maybe I should ask you what your favorite movie is.
My favorite movie. So I did get that one. So I'm gonna say my favorite. I'm gonna say my favorite Marvel, my least favorite Marvel. My favorite Marvel movie, probably either Infinity War or Endgame, because I love those both. I thought they were fantastic. My least favorite is Thor: Love and Thunder.
Oh my
That
God.
movie was garbage.
I hated that movie.
It was such a trash movie. And it was
Yeah.
such a waste of time. And so many people haven't seen it. I said, wait till it comes out on Disney Plus. Be happy that you get to watch it at home for free, because it is such a stupid movie.
What about Ragnarok?
Ragnarok was pretty good, but Love and Thunder was the villain wasn't what he was in the comic books. They didn't keep it to the symbiote. He's the God Butcher. He only butchers one god. It's just a dumb. They messed up with the Mighty Thor with Jane. They didn't do her character right. They didn't show her transformation. It was a very poor movie. And Korg, who is the director of the movie, what is it, Taika Waititi, he plays Korg. And so it's his actual voice speaking. He makes himself be in the movie as much as Thor. So it just seemed like he's like the director that wanted to hear himself talk. And it was horrible. And it's so cheesy. I mean, I'm telling you right now, have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
All right. Well, when you guys see it,
the movie was short, but it was hard to watch. It was so bad.
It was really bad. When you watch it, I want you to send me your first response to that movie, like your first word. It's not going to be nice. You could send an explicit word to me. That's fine. So Ian, my first one or my second one for you. What Marvel hero would you be, and what villain would you be?
Hero, I would be Spider-Man.
Great choice. That is the right answer.
Villain.
Or Iron Man.
I'm trying to think of the villains right now. Probably the Abomination from the Hulk.
Who's going to be in the She-Hulk TV series? It's going to be good. All right, I like the Abomination. What's your last one for me, Vince?
Like, answer the question that you just asked him.
Oh, no. You can ask me a question. You can ask me anything and I'll hit you.
What made you want to do sports? What made you want to be a sportscaster?
I love telling stories. When I was 5 years old, my dad had a word processor. And what it is a typewriter that had a little screen on it. And I used to climb up on the kitchen table and I used to type on Saturdays whatever was in my mind. And I always had a big imagination. And I fell in love with telling stories. I love bringing people together. I love seeing people be happy. I interject a lot of comedy and positivity, and I have a strong faith. So I find that through what I do, I can remind people not everybody's bad. There's great people. There's great stories to be told. And if for nothing else, I'm one of the people in the media that will always be honest and tell you the truth the first time and every time. So I find it I never thought that being honest would be so rare in the media, but I don't know. I want to make the world a better place, and I feel like if I can get up and turn the mic on every day, and if one person can hear it and it can help their day be better, then I feel like I'm doing something.
Good.
So Vince, my last one for you is, since your dad, and well, you and I have a unique connection, is that your dad and you came out to one of my shows years ago at Cantina Laredo in Destin, USA, and I gave you both a Wake Up Call t-shirt that you both still have. So I want to shout out your dad, and I would love for you to tell me your favorite thing about your dad.
My favorite thing about my dad, he pushes me to do better in everything I do. He makes sure that I'm the best person that I could be, and yeah.
Pushes you to be the best you can be?
Yeah, in everything I do.
Do you feel like he's gotten that out of you?
Yeah.
Do you push
I could do more though.
You could do more? All right. Well, I look forward to seeing what more you're going to do. That coming from Vince McBride and Ian Herrera, myself, Dan Tortora, live from Avicolli's. This is part 3. We got Coach Sindoni coming up. We've heard all the players talk about him. Now he gets an opportunity to have a rebuttal. Vince and Ian, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Give him a round of applause. Show him some love.